Just start it right away.
Start the stream right away.
I missed one.
Where's my Tupperware? Cool here.
No car.
Mr. Powers, you're doing a great job on the camera.
Ibu, who won the girls?
I know it's really long.
Last year.
Tight.
Yeah.
IISSAC?
Oh, right here?
Yeah, last year girls IISSAC. Bali? Who were the finals? Bali University?
Bali, no, Mountain Dew.
You could go back and forth.
I know, but I feel like he's older. He can take.
Who was up there with you? Who was up there with you?
The cook guy was up there for the first 2 days of game, and then Papudi for the last one. I hear everybody like screaming and cheering over here, and these fans over here like falling asleep.
Jackson! We have to yell.
Not cheering for me.
You have to yell it so you wake up.
She said she give up.
Okay.
Give up? So hot. You need water. Let's come to this school so I can get you water, okay? You just got on.
Sorry about the elbow.
Alright, so. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Final scores and goals scored. For this one, I'll do IISSAC.
Are you doing the scores for the girls? Like, what are you doing?
I'm doing updating the website with scores and goals. For this game, I'm going to do stats for SIS. SIS.
Alright. Here.
This one is.
there's signs
I
up.
don't think.
No one.
If there's any
Guys, I'll put your name.
not stat media or tech crew, tell them to kindly please step to the side. We need to keep this clear.
Thank
Yes,
you.
what are you?
It's for your sanity. It's for
I'm
your sanity.
referee.
Probably going to just turn off.
Oh, siya kasi sa pama.
Alright, I have about a minute.
Right now,
I'm going to go get my water. I left it over there.
and if you can find samples,
Sa English, start soon apa?
we saw this
Huh?
Starting soon apa start soon?
Nih, bocah ini kagak mau kerja, gimana caranya?
Yes.
Lihat, like going well. Go with me everywhere.
You love Ibu Stevi, Ibu
No,
Yofi
Miso,
ya?
Miso.
I have my schedule. So,
Thank you, ladies!
Ini nggak bug kan? Basic semua.
yeah, please find some helpers. Daryl and Tucson. I don't know where they went. They can't leave the field without them. So you got a bag. So Miso, give me your bag. Do you want?
Ko, are y'all? You're Thai, right? Or not Thai, Taiwanese. Is Ko a common Taiwanese name?
Go get some water. Go get a drink. What was your name again?
Justin Powers. I have your sister. Because Ko is one of my favorite Korean names. Like, I really met many good Ko.
So, are you teaching in BAIS?
What are you doing? Are you a student in BAIS?
Kalau masih hitam. Give it your wife.
How are you wearing a jacket?
Help yourself to some gimbap.
Woo! It's Korean food. Oh yeah.
Home BAIS, yeah.
It's time to buy some food.
Homemade, the real deal.
I'm not a fan of the crab. I'm picky. No, I gotta film in like 2 minutes.
Okay. Even more.
It's
They are alright.
After this, I'm done.
I'm from New York. I'm a Yankee.
Ada yang mau nitip apa gitu biar aku belikan
Tell my
uang
students
kalian
that
tuh ya.
I'm from New York and they think it's New York City.
There's more to New York than just New York
There
City.
is.
I just saw New York City.
New York, New York.
What is that?
It's a song!
already did
Oh,
it.
oh, you pa. That's old song.
I think you're trying to do the
New York, Tokyo.
Beijing, Taipei.
Yeah.
That's the same song.
I'm good if he's not here. It's fine.
Being
I just need SIS numbers, jersey numbers.
Oh, wait. Do you have the stat sheets from
Nope.
From
Hold on.
yesterday? Just
Hold
check
on.
from yesterday.
I don't have them.
Got it.
Ayo, go up again.
Yes, if you have time, I just
No.
not priority, but can you put that in the refrigerator?
Oh yes.
Where is the
I think Miss Forward has the.
And then I can drink
I can keep track. I'm good until she comes back. It's okay.
Oh, the girls. Check 1, 2, 3. Check. Yeah, you're good.
Change battery on this one too. Yeah. But these guys go first. Thanks. They're about ready to start.
Okay.
These the new ones. Yeah, these are the new ones for here. Yeah.
This is Forward. Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome from Bandung Alliance Intercultural School. Starting Wesley's second game here, BAIS's second game of the round robin today. Selamat datang atau if you want to be very confusing, Selamat satang. I have Mr. Cho here with me who's going to give us a little shout out in Korean, dalam bahasa Korea, so I'm going to hand it off to him for a few minutes.
네, 여기 지금 바이스와 웨슬리 두 번째 경기가 진행되고 있는 경기장인데요. 우리 말랑에 계신 우리 한국 모든 응원하시는 우리 분들 환영하고요. 저희 팀 잘 할 수 있도록 해서 응원 바랍니다. 우리 웨슬리 팀 화이팅! 그리고 제가 이곳에서 목이 쉬도록 응원할 겁니다. 우리 웨슬리 팀 이길 거고요. 아마 결승전에 올라가지 않을까 생각이 듭니다. 네, 계속 방송으로 또 인터넷으로 응원해 주신 우리 한국팀 우리 웨슬리 응원팀 감사합니다. 저희도 여기서 계속 여러분들 힘입어서 열심히 응원하겠습니다. 감사합니다. 웨슬리 화이팅!
Okay, one thing. What does Wesley have to do if they're going to win? What do you think they need to do if they're going to win? Wesley girls. Do they need to shoot better or pass better? Play better defense?
Excuse me?
Yeah, what do you think Wesley needs to do to win?
Yeah, yes. For the game. Yeah. 웨슬리 팀들이 어제도 잘했지만 아깝게 1대0으로 졌는데요. 오늘 두 번째 경기에서 힘을 내면 잘 이길 수 있을 것 같은데 무엇보다도 포지션들이 잘 적절하게 배치되면 이길 수 있지 않을까 생각합니다. 지금 첫 출전 멤버들은 아주 정예 멤버들이라서 좋은 경기 결과가 있을 걸로 기대가 되고요. 우리 어린 친구들 힘내서 좋은 결과 있기를 바라겠습니다. 네, 감사합니다.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, can I have that? Yeah. Thank you so much. And a Wesley goal. As Mr. Cho heads off the stage. Thank you so much, Mr. Cho. Wesley goes up 1-0 in the first 5 minutes of the half against BAIS. opens their scoring for the tournament as they were denied yesterday 1-0 against BAIS. We have some phenomenal weather out in Cotabaru today. Couldn't ask for better, and if you did, I would say you're unreasonable. There's an article on Grantland this morning about how this is the best IISSAC soccer tournament that BAIS has ever hosted in their history. Phoebe going up the right sideline looking for Karis in the middle. Karis is swarmed by BAIS defenders and still tries to take the ball back, but BAIS is going to look to counter on the left side. Surim contending Karis will not be able to get it until Esther Cho moves it upfield. Karis makes a move and looks for Esther or Phoebe in front of the goal mouth. Good defense by BAIS, number 11. Starting the game for Wesley today, you have Stella Tejiati, Surim Choi, Esther Cho, Karis Parkinson, Phoebe Nicholson, and in the goal, Dajong playing her first IISSAC tournament. Esther Cho takes a shot on goal and it's in by the near post as Wesley goes up 2-0 for BAIS. BAIS girls team has Chai-Un Kim, number 2, Raina Lee, number 3, Caitlin, number 4, Shireen Chandian, number 5, Beltra Chandian, number 6, Kyla Lee, number 7, Chloe Tantawi, number 8, Bethany Chun, number 9, Emily Nielsen, number 10, Lydia Kim, number 11, Reba Newell, number 12, and Kirana Bantema, number 14, coached by Peter Kim and Kelsey Kageres. Meanwhile, Wesley is coached by Mrs. Maya Manchester and Miss Ulrika Walter. Wesley with the throw-in to their own corner. Esther Cho is moving the ball upfield, but can't find anyone to pass to as BAIS contends. This is 2-0 early here in this first half. 2 15-minute halves in these games. And Karis Parkinson pokes it out as BAIS is going to throw the ball in. Starting for BAIS, it's number 6, Beltra Chandian, number 9, Bethany Chun, number 10, Emily Nielsen, number 14, Kirana Bantema. Wesley's going to look for a give and go, but can't get it up there. Karis almost gets past the defender, but goes for another. They're going to give it another try here as they look to center it. BAIS can't get the defense, and Phoebe almost has a chance to poke it in. Misses by a foot or so. Right in the goalie mouth, goal mouth, but spilled far right. Belcher tries to get it down the left sideline, but can't control it, and it's going to be a goalie ball here. If you haven't been watching the guys' games, the goalie ball rules are a throw-in for any ball that is kicked beyond the goal line. So it has to be a throw-in similar to futsal, but if it's a live ball, the goalie's allowed to kick it. Good give and go here by BAIS, Kyla and Beltra, but Wesley gets the ball back and Karis looks to counter. She's going to center it here. Phoebe Nicholson right in front of the goal, misses a good opportunity. The goalie may have gotten a hand on it and can't quite put it in the back of the net. So it's going to remain 2-0 Wesley early in the first half. Referees are doing a good job here. A reminder, they're giving out more than yellow and red. They're giving out yellow and red cards as normal and also green cards for fair play. as they notice. They've done a great job so far of staying focused and just noticing the play of the players, giving them a chance to grow here. As they battle for the ball, it's going to be a BAIS throw-in. Called out on Wesley. So Lydia throws the ball in down the sideline, but Beltra cannot quite control it before it goes back out of bounds. Wesley's going to go right back down. And some back and forth at midfield. Karis Parkinson takes a turn and a left foot shot near midfield goes in. Left side of the goal. I don't think the goalie was expecting a shot from that part on the field, and she's gonna go ahead and push 5 push-ups. So new kickoff rules for FIFA. You can kick it backwards or forwards now. We're using these rules in IISSAC, so you'll see this is a new rule. Not sure it changes the dynamic too much, but they have that option if they want to. And Wesley is subbing in Na-Hyung Lee for Esther Cho. Straight away, a shot on goal from the left side. The goalie goes to the ground and controls it. A long kick. It's going out of bounds. And Dajong is going to look to Stella to bring the ball up on the left side to Karis. Some good passing. Not sure. Surim is waiting up front. Karis takes another shot. Far right past the far post. Wesley players caught a little bit asleep here, and BAIS tries to sneak it past them, but they're unable to control it quick enough, so it's going to be a midfield battle. Estelle looks for someone in the midfield. Karis gets it. Surim and Phoebe pushing up the right side. Just takes a shot, hoping for a deflection. Surim there, but far right. So what do you do? Do you shoot from far, or do you wait until you're near the goalie circle? It's a short field. Do you fire away, or is that a waste of your strategy? So far we've had a couple of each. BAIS hasn't quite gotten up, but they're making a go of it now. Number 4 near the goal circle, and finally Na-Hyung Lee can clear it before BAIS takes a shot, but keeps it too low on the ground. A deflection. Number 7 Kyla takes a shot, spinning ball, and Dajong able to control it, although her throw goes wild, so Na-Hyung's just going to try and clear it off of BAIS. Wesley throw-in ball. Referee encouraging a proper throw-in here, so quick BAIS throw-in. The Wesley players again caught off guard, not quite noticing the ball, but they're going to go up anyways with Phoebe and Karis on the left side. A good give and go. Phoebe goes for the ball, but a clear by the goalie. Karis takes another shot on the ground. And another stop by BAIS goalie. I'm pretty sure she's going to keep herself out of any more push-ups here, as Wesley has quickly gone up 3-0 in the first half of this 15-minute half. Have less than 5 minutes left of this half. And Wesley subs in Yejin Lee, who immediately has to try and control the ball off of BAIS throw-in. Phoebe Nicholson comes to take a rest. Stella and Yejin looking to find some open space, but BAIS getting in between them. Number 10, Emily Nielsen, in for BAIS. Does a good job of defending so that they can't get the 2-on-1 advantage. And Lydia for BAIS will throw the ball in. Trying to control it up in Wesley danger area. Wesley gets the ball back, and Yejin can't quite get past the defender, so we're going to have a clear. Yejin tries to stop it and can't control it. BAIS throw in. All right, another clear by BAIS goalie. This is the girls' first game of the day. They had a bit more rest than the Wesley boys. BAIS similarly has not, excuse me, BAIS has played one game. They played mixed this morning, so this is their second game of the day. Second game on a 4-game day. And the coaches are trying to decide who gets their playing time, who needs to save their legs for the other 3 games, the other 2 games today, the knockout games tomorrow. How often do you remain aggressive? How often do you shoot? Try and keep their defense from getting too far up, and Karras takes a shot from outside as we see 2 Wesley attackers near the goal, but they're going for the shot, trying to draw the defenders out. Na-hyung tries to keep BAIS out of bounds. So far we had a quick goal by the goal, and since then Wesley has been taking some long shots. 2 of them have gone in after the first goal, so we're still 3-0 Wesley, and it's drawn BAIS's defenders up a little bit as they get somewhat anxious of the long shot. Wesley's putting 3 defenders in the goal circle with 2 defenders just outside of it. Corner kick with a couple minutes left in this first half. BAIS centers it, and Surum's just going to take that ball up. Makes one move, but it's out of bounds. Good defense, number 11, Lydia Kim there, vying for position. And number 9, Bethany Chun, 11, Lydia Kim for BAIS in. And number 4, Caitlin. Those 3 are really looking to put the ball somewhere they can get a good shot in, but Wesley's defended so far. Number 14 clears it before Wesley can make an attack. Some back and forth at midfield leads to a Wesley throw-in ball. Less than 2 minutes in this first half. Last girls' game was Bali versus IISSAC, which ended in a 0-0 tie. 1 point for each team. Boys' game was BAIS versus Mix, in which BAIS won, and currently Bali is playing against Surabaya, it looks like. Surabaya is up 1-0 early after Bali took a commanding 6-0 win yesterday. A lot of soccer to play, a lot of different teams as they're trying out their formations, they're trying out their strategies, they're developing some of the younger guys, sizing up the other team, how much you need these early wins, and how much does it mean for the players just to become good students of the game as they get a lot of playing time here in this tournament. Last minute of the first half as Wesley's up 3-0. BAIS is going to take a corner kick and see if they can get on the board early. Comes the corner kick, good center. Caitlin gets a head on the ball, but can't get it headed towards the goal, so the referee is going to call half. Wesley up 3-0 at half here. All right, halftime here, Wesley versus BAIS. We're gonna ask Mr. Scott Martin from Mountain View a couple questions here. How important is winning in sports?
Well, as a former coach, I liked winning. It was very enjoyable. So for enjoyment purposes, winning's helpful. But as far as the learning capacity for players and the value of being on a team, it's the competition, challenging yourself regardless of win or lose, being able to come out and challenge yourself and become the best player you can be, teammate you can be, and certainly the relationships that come from being a part of a team, invaluable in preparation for life.
Some sage wisdom. So if you have to speak of one more than the other, which do you speak about to your players, winning or standards of play?
I hardly talk about winning at all. Maybe sometimes after the game, if we won, we talk a little bit about what we can learn, because it's sometimes harder to learn when you win. You're thinking about how great you must be that you just came away with a score more than the other team. Losing, it's fairly easy to come up with learning points. But most of all, on the sideline and the rest of the game, players think a lot more about winning, I think, than coaches do. I think as coaches, we're looking to get the most out of our players, and if we're able to do that and we happen to have the better team, then we should be able to win. Yeah, I'm always looking at standard of play, sportsmanship, camaraderie, and of course learning is kind of the central theme for me when I'm coaching.
Last question. Excellent. Last question here. Sports and life. How does sports relate to life?
Well, I suppose for some people that have never been involved in sports, it's difficult to see the connection. But for those of us who've been in sports all along, we see a lot of parallels between just the adversity that comes in life. We can learn a lot about how we can control our emotions, how we can control our attitudes, and what a difference that makes. And in sport, you get to see that it's like a condensed version of life. You get to see that adversity and success in 5 or 6 minute spans, where in life sometimes it's weeks or months between those episodes. But you can learn some good habits in sports that definitely can pay off in life, and you can continue to use throughout your life.
Thank you so much. That's Scott Martin. We'll look for his best-selling book to come out in the next couple months called Wisdom from Scott, which I believe will be published in Kalimantan. So go get your copy as soon as you can next month. Thanks, Scott.
Welcome back to Bandung, where Sis Cobras are leading over the Dragons from Bali. The Dragons definitely the higher seed coming into this game, but they'll end up with a tied record if Sis is able to knock them off. Bali under a lot of pressure, and we'll see if their skills and athleticism are able to pay off. Lofting ball goes up over the goal. And we're back in action. Bali rolls it out to attack from the right side. Looking for Atwood. Atwood on the ball. He's got Ilong on the far side. Bali has switched up their attack. Oh, and a head ball rolls just left. Just left. So Sis will throw out. If you're just joining, haven't seen IISSAC soccer before, the new rule this year is that the goalie must roll the ball out after the ball goes out of bounds in the end. This is really a combination between football or American soccer and futsal, the indoor game played, and this short-sighted.
Okay, Tim Manchester here from Wesley. As the girls start their second half, their second 15-minute half, Wesley girls up 3-0 against BAIS. Wesley's going to start the second half with Nahyung, Esther, Shania, Stella, and Surim, with Yerim back in the goal. BAIS puts Reina, Lydia, Emily, Chloe, and keeps Beltra in there for their second half starters. Chloe goes Goes down, tripped up a little bit by the feet. And BAIS is going to look to get on the board here as they haven't had a lot of close chances, a lot of real aggressive shots on the goal in that first half. Wesley went up early with the 1-0 goal and then just took shots from near midfield, and 2 of them went in as it remains 3-0. Throw in BAIS. Stella Tegiati moves it up to Surim. Surim's going to look to Esther or Shania, but misses a little bit. Going to have the clear from BAIS. She gives the referee a run for his money. Ray Na clears that ball, out hustles Wesley just a little bit, and they're all fighting hard here. You can see some of the training that's gone into ball control, positioning, and your feet, the patience of getting the ball and then knowing where to put it, awareness of where your teammates are. Moving without the ball is so important on this field, as if you're in the right spot at the right time, the chances for a goal greatly increase. Surim tangles up with BAIS number 11, Lydia, before going out. Stella Tegiati comes out as Becky Deathan graces the girls' team on defense, and Wesley is using 2 defenders. They've got 2 midfielders, 1 attacker. They've shifted around a bit. 2-2-1, 2-1-2. And you can almost use the box or the diamond that they use in futsal, but with that extra player, you want to decide where to put them to optimize chances for shots on goal and spread out the space. And so BAIS has just 2 attackers, and they're keeping 3 on defense, maybe a little skittish after that first half. But their attackers are not skittish as they look to get the ball somewhere in front of Yerim down in Wesley's goal. If you're looking on the schedule, teams listed second are dark, teams listed first are light, and so it may not be the color white, but at least if you have 2 jerseys, the light colored jersey will be what you wear if you were listed first. So on this game, BAIS listed first, they're in their light colored jerseys. Wesley was listed second, with their dark colored jerseys. Becky Deathan with the throw-in. We're going to call shoving, so BAIS ball. Temperature in Cotabato today is utopic. And BAIS kicks, not sure if that was going for the goal or looking for attacker upfield, but it's going to be Wesley ball, throw in. They're going to go to Na Hyung to look to set up the offense. She looks down the line and finds Shania. Shania controls to Karis. Karis will move up the left sideline. Makes a move on number 4, playing some tough defense. Caitlin takes the ball back, but can't get past Na Hyung. Becky controls 2 attackers, 1 defender. Very dangerous situation for Wesley. BAIS looking to find an opening, make something good happen. So we'll have Wesley throw in. There is so little room for defensive lapses in IISSAC soccer. Karis, good give and go to Surim, but BAIS there to counter, and Surim's going to send her to Na Hyung, back to Karis. Karis blocked by the referee's view a little bit unintentionally, and Becky allows the ball to get down low before clearing it near the Wesley corner. The boys game right now, Bali has equalized in the second half 1-1 against SIS. Bali, who had won yesterday 6-0, and SIS, who is 0-2 so far, is really giving them trouble. We'll see Rahi Han coming in for Wesley. Shania Schuneman coming out. Karis makes a move and takes a shot above the crossbar. Surim will come off the field there from the attack, and Phoebe Nicholson will go in for Wesley's offense. That's a good shot by Karis. She's looking to get 1 dribble and a shot. I believe if the moon were 100 miles closer to Earth, that ball may have gone in. Yerim makes a stop on a loose ball. But number 10, Emily for BAIS, says no. We'll have a Wesley throw-in. So we heard from Mr. Martin, Mr. Scott Martin from Mountain View, talking a little about winning. How much do the coaches talk to their players about winning, and how much do they talk to them about standards of play as the students grow into students of the game, students of life? How important is it to think about winning versus thinking about your standards of play, the way in which you play, the little things you do in the game? Karis clears it, which almost turns into a quick Wesley counter, and Phoebe's going to look up field. Rahi is going for the goal, but has 3 BAIS defenders, so Karis will come up and help her. Tries to make a move, but number 10, Emily, plays some good defense, just seems to be aware of where the ball is and has made some good stops. Clears it once again. Becky to Karis. Karis takes another shot. Right of the post. And I'm almost certain now she is tenaciously fighting off the option of doing 5 push-ups for any goal. Karis will clear it. Karis, who's been playing a little bit of midfield, coming back on defense, going forward, and Rahi and Rahi and Phoebe, who are on the attack right now. BAIS number 4 is going to move the ball up. Caitlin has a chance here, takes a shot past the far post. Yerim did not even see the ball coming, but that shot a little bit far left. Too many Wesley defenders were plugging up the view. That was a good opportunity, but unable to find that small opening. BAIS goes up for the attack. Number 7, Kyla Lee. Caitlin able to get the ball away. Can just almost see the burst of energy when they see the opening, that open space, and the BAIS attackers are looking for that chance. Number 5 has come in for BAIS, Shireen Chandian. So some liberal substituting as they look for the marathon of the day. How are we going to play 4 games in one day and still be able to play the knockout rounds for the trophy tomorrow? And so coaches have to be really wise in who they're putting in at what time and allowing their players to rest. Na-Hyung Lee comes out for Esther Cho, who's going back on defense. Nice stop by BAIS goalie. Wesley with the shot, but good positioning by BAIS goalie. And we'll have a Wesley throw-in back near the corner. BAIS is going to keep their 2 attackers up, number 4 and number 7. Caitlin and Kyla, Caitlin is coming out now as Bethany will come in the game, and they're keeping their attackers up there, ready for a chance and just looking for an opening. So I don't think it's a chance to be too aggressive on Wesley. Phoebe gets a chance here, crosses it to the middle, and Rahi Han spikes a ghost ball into nowhere as it goes past the goal. Number 9, Bethany, takes the ball all the way up before Karis is able to put a thigh on it. Back to Bethany, but nobody near center for BAIS, so some good dribbling, but you have to have someone in the goalie circle if you're going to have a good chance of it. Good job, Becky, to control the ball. She's going to have 2 options here. She goes to Rahi Han, but leads her a little too much before Shireen Chendian does a good job of clearing it on defense. Rahi Han with the throw-in. Goes for a moving Karis. Back to Rahi, and Rahi doesn't quite get a chance to take a shot. Good defense, BAIS. So a porous first half for BAIS's defense before really locking down, and now it's a tie game second half in which both teams have had a couple chances. Maybe Wesley a few more shots on goal, but BAIS taking some good attacks and keeping Wesley's defense back, unable to come put too much pressure. Yejin Lee substitutes fortuitously to the ball, but Chandian again plays some defense, getting it up midfield, and Yejin is able to get the ball right now. He's going to look to Karis. Good move and just some good patience and ball control. Becky able to get Karis on the right sideline, who will look to Phoebe. Phoebe will not quite able to get a shot before the goalie makes a good move, clearing the ball just as it gets inside the goalie circle. We're going to have Becky sticking with BAIS attacker, so we'll have a clear beyond the goal line. It's a corner kick. BAIS, who hustles to get the ball out before Wesley's defense can get back, but a little too late, so he's going to center it and too many Wesley defenders back. Phoebe's going to move the ball upfield. Both players fight for it, and Esther Cho will look for someone near the goal. Good stop by number 7, BAIS. BAIS trying to put the ball up forward, but again doesn't have a player up there for the rebound. So Yedim controls it and gives it to Karis, who makes a move on 2 players, keeps the ball in bounds. Looking to make another move. She's down by the goal line. She centers the ball, and good play by the goalie. Good positioning, smart play. Number 2 for BAIS in right now, Chai Un. Tries to control the ball, but it gets past the goal line. Number 2 and number 9. Number 9, who is Bethany, are looking to attack for BAIS to get on the board. Ooh, good hustle, but not quite there before Becky gets the ball off. Karis makes a move past midfield and looks for someone near the goal. She's going to take a left foot shot on the ground. Good spot. Again, good positioning by BAIS goalie. Esther not able to hit it. Who's going to control it? Karis gets away with the ball. Goes for the MIG, but not quite. Number 14 says not today. Good job, BAIS number 14, Kirana. Esther Cho. Little give and go here, I believe, as Phoebe tries to get it back to Esther on the give and go, but not quite crisp enough. Good one-touch passing. A little bit too lagging to be able to be effective. So here we go. Goalie's going to bring the ball up. 14, Kirana for BAIS. Doesn't quite control it, so Yejin comes away with it and gives it to Phoebe. BAIS has 3 defenders right now, 3 against 2. Phoebe takes a shot, and it goes through the hands of BAIS goalie for goal number 4. Phoebe with the midfield goal on the right side. I'm not sure BAIS goalie is resigned to those 5 push-ups. That was a good shot, really tough to control. BAIS made a dive, and just not controlled enough to stop the ball. So 4-0 in the second half. We have less than 2 minutes in this second half. As Yejin comes out for Surim Choi. Using every tool in the toolkit, and everybody's getting some good playing time. Excuse me. So BAIS after this game will have 2 games left in the round robin. Wesley still has 3 to play today. They started the game a little bit late. They started the day a little bit late. They'll look to get their first 3 points. The first 2 seeds today, at the end of this round robin, will get a bye tomorrow morning. A late breakfast. Number 9, Bethany Chun. Excuse me, number 8 for BAIS goes up, but Yedim controls it before any opportunity for a shot. Karis goes past 2 defenders, and Kirana sticks on her. Good defense. Deflects the ball out of bounds. Phoebe looks for someone near the goal. Back to Karis. Gonna look to center it. Shoots. Esther there for the rebound, but goalie knocks it out of bounds before there's any chance for that. Look at their corner kick formation. The ball bounces a little high and not able to put a foot on it before it gets in there. You know, you just have to think about the amount of times they have drilled for their corner kick positioning. It's not something that you just know where to be the first time you try it. It's pretty cool. These coaches have worked pretty hard with these kids to tell them where to be, when to be there, the mentality to have when you're in different situations. And BAIS is just fighting for a goal as we end out the second half. We've got 4-0 Wesley. And Sis on the boys' side ends up tying Bali 1-1, a well-fought game. Just gave them trouble all along the way. The girls' game will similarly end, but with Wesley winning 4-0, getting their first 3 points. BAIS coming away this game with 0 points. Well-fought game. Smart play lots of shots on goal. I don't think Wesley was too afraid to shoot from anywhere past midfield. BAIS kept those two offenders up there, just didn't have the chances they needed to put the ball in the back of the net. Thanks. We will see you for the Wesley boys game, which will start at 12:30. Excuse me, Saturday, 11 o'clock against BAIS. Next boys game will be 11 o'clock. Have a good day.